Hey folks, get ready to groove with the wisdom of none other than Shih. In this content, we're about to uncover the top 10 dopest quotes from the legendary philosopher Shih, whose words resonate through the ages. Prepare yourselves to be blown away by some seriously mind-expanding insights. Are you ready to roll? Let's dive in. Here are 10 timeless quotes from the philosopher Shih.
Number 1.
In every age, it has been the tyrant, the oppressor, and the exploiter who has wrapped himself in the cloak of patriotism or religion, or both, to deceive and overawe the people. Shih highlights the historical tendency of oppressive rulers to manipulate patriotism and religion for their own gain, deceiving and controlling the populace.
Number 2.
The test of the goodness of a system is the amount of happiness it gives to the greatest number of people. This quote reflects Shih's utilitarian perspective on social systems. He believes that the effectiveness of a system should be measured by its ability to promote happiness and well-being for the majority.
Number 3.
The greatest tragedy in life is that men and women seldom bridge the gulf between the two. Shih laments the failure of communication and understanding between men and women, highlighting the deep divide that often exists between the genders.
Number 4.
Falsehood is never so successful as when she baits her hook with truth, and no opinions so fatally mislead us as those that are not wholly wrong, as no watches so effectually deceive the wearer as those that are sometimes right. This quote warns against the danger of partial truths and deceptive arguments. Shih cautions against being misled by opinions that contain some truth, but are ultimately deceptive.
Number 5.
The function of literature, through all its mutations, has been to make us aware of the particularity of selves and the high authority of the self in its quarrel with its society and its culture. Shih emphasizes the role of literature in fostering self-awareness and individuality. Literature allows individuals to explore their own identities and challenge societal norms and conventions.
Number 6.
We cannot live by power, and a culture that seeks to live by it becomes brutal and sterile, but we can die without it. This quote critiques the use of power as a means of societal organization. Shih suggests that reliance on power leads to a harsh and unproductive culture, though he acknowledges its necessity for survival in some contexts.
Number 7.
A cultural system is trustworthy so long as it answers all the questions and no further. Shih advocates for cultural systems that provide comprehensive answers to questions without overstepping their boundaries. He suggests that cultural systems should not attempt to address issues beyond their scope.
Number 8.
Our first problem was to discover whether there is anything at all, or are we just inventing lines in a graph? And why should it bother us? This quote reflects Shih's philosophical ponderings on the nature of existence and reality. He questions the fundamental aspects of human existence and the significance of such inquiries.
Number 9.
The test of a first-rate intelligence is the ability to hold two opposed ideas in the mind at the same time and still retain the ability to function. Shih highlights the capacity for intellectual flexibility and complexity. He suggests that true intelligence involves the ability to entertain conflicting ideas without losing the ability to think and act effectively.
Number 10.
All religions have periods in their history which are looked back to with retrospective fear and trembling as eras of persecution, and each religion has its own book of martyrs. Shih reflects on the history of religious persecution and martyrdom across different faith traditions. He suggests that such periods are remembered with fear and reverence by adherents of each religion.
Hey folks, it's me Hari. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, Legendary Quotes, so you don't miss out on new videos.